What up, what up, everybody? As you know, I done a one video on my F100. This ugly duckling right there. Our last jet event that we had, I had a little bit of a flying surface jitteries all over the place, and she was grounded. So I thought I'd bring her home and see what was going on with her. And I decided to rip all the electronics out. Rip all of them out, and what I discovered was a few frayed wires that it's showing wire. So I decided to just rip everything out and replace it with new. You know, the servos and stuff like that, they remain the same. But I'm talking about all the leads and stuff. That's where I found the problem at. So, and on top of that, y'all gonna get a laugh out of this. F100 has a dual nose gear. Okay, so I upgraded to JP's on here, and I did not get the dual nose wheel. Actually, what happened was on my A4, yeah, that puppy right there. On my A4, I upgraded that landing gear to the more scale for that aircraft. And I took the electrics out of that and put it in here. I had Robart pneumatics in there. I want to do away with the pneumatic and go electric. Save a little bit of weight and stuff. So as I've already cut all the airlines and stuff out and pulled all the gear out and installed everything, the Robart nose gear, the dual nose gear, would not work. I could not get it to work in that, so that's got a JP single. You'll see. You'll see when I get her down. I'm going to get her down, and I'm going to show you what I've done. And I'm sorry, fellers, that I was going to do a follow-up video, number 2 on that, and I just flat out forgot all about it. And so I'm going to make this the second one. I got to working on it. And forgot to record, and I simply forgot to record it. So I'm gonna get her down and show you what I did. You have to just ignore my shop. My shop is dirty right now. I recently done an upgrade to a tool chest from Harbor Freight, and there it is. So my shop is a little messy because of that. And a little bit of a laziness too. So let me get her down. I mean, there's really not a whole lot to show. Whoa. There's not a whole lot to show, but gentlemen, you see that right there? 28 1/4 from the tail cone on your CG. No. Do not do that. That makes it tail heavy. Extremely tail heavy. Thank you to Mr. John Pryor. He used to work for Century Jet Models, and he has the same aircraft that I've got. And he showed me exactly where it was, in which I will show you here in a second when I flip this thing over. So don't do that. So this here, garbage. Okay, as you can see before, this was like, oh my God, the wires was so thick of wires. Now I'm down to a minimal. Running up on the side, they was all bunched up here. It was just a spaghetti mess. These two here, these are for my brakes. No, I'm sorry. These are for, wait a minute. I got brakes, and that's for my brakes. They're a little long. I got to pull them that way. put them in the nose. But I wanted to get them out here to where I would just barely have enough room sticking out of each side. You know, down here, the wing hole down here, if you can see it. And then zip tie them together to make it look, clean it up like it is now. That way, they're not going to be like that. I'm just going to pull them on through and tidy them up front too. So anyway, let me take you off of here, and maybe you can see. Maybe I'll get a little bit of light on the subject. There we go. Yeah, it was horrible. I mean, really, really horrible. So that is a Hobby Wing 130. No, wait a minute. Yeah, Hobby Wing 130. Jet Fan 120. With a 590 kV. A heat motor 590 kV. But anyway, I didn't do much. So anyway, I'm going to shorten them up when I tie them up. I'm going to pull them through here, and they all rest under this plywood deck, and the batteries go here. I would like to, this is ABS, and if I pull too hard, that plastic will rip. See, it's starting to rip right there. Yeah, if I pull too hard on it, it'll rip. I'm trying to get them batteries. Yeah, it's already ripping some. Look at it. See it right there? See it ripping right there? So yeah, I would like to redo this tub. Maybe not this season. That'll probably last me this season and over the winter time. Get this out and do a whole new setup in there. I still have an air tank in this. I couldn't get that off of there without ripping the fiberglass because I used E6000. That's some good stuff, boys. Some really good stuff. Like those servos there. There's a servo on each side. One's to the steering, one was to the speed brake. One was to the speed brake. And I couldn't get it out. Because actually, you see right here, I actually built battery trays. When I was going by the book, and I put the battery here and CG where the book says, I was extremely nose heavy. So that's where it's at, fellas. Don't forget that. What was I going to show you? Oh, I know what I was going to show you right here. Look at here. The mains look decent. You know, they're electric, got brakes, and now I got a single nose. I have a single nose, single JP nose gear. Y'all don't laugh at me. Stop it. Stop it. I hear you right now. You're laughing. You're laughing. But you know what? When you take off and fly, this is not scale anyway, so who cares? Really, you know what I'm saying? As long as you get this puppy in the air and have some fun with it. So basically, that's all I did was clean this up a little bit. Add this JP. I just had one of those little bitty brake controllers when I had pneumatic or retracts. So now I got the JP for both. And I switched it to Futaba, which that was a couple years ago. I switched to Futaba. And on my A4, I'm still running Tactic, and I got a new receiver for Christmas that I was going to put in the A4, but I have not done that yet. You guys let me know in the comments if you want me to make a video on that to setting up the new receiver. Because channel 8 on here, takes some programming on this little thing right here to get that channel 8 to work. It's not a plug and play. Because I use channel 8 as my brakes, as on my do my right hand, my trainer button, because it's a one-way switch, spring-loaded, perfect for brakes. So I programmed channel 8 to go to there, and you just not plug and play. So there's a little bit of a programming to do. If you, just let me know in the comments if you want me to do a video on that. And once more, I then made a video of the yellow aircraft rebuild, the first part, just to let everybody know I was going to rebuild it after I smashed her up a lot. But anyway, I got all the hardware in, everything I need to do to get it done, but my bandsaw blade broke. So now I got to go get me a bandsaw blade. So this is on hold right now, and I promise you guys, it is coming. It is coming. Hang with me. It's gonna come. Well, okay, fellas, I'm gonna wrap it up at that. It's something short and sweet to let you know that I didn't mean to leave you hanging on a second video. I'd rather videoed it as I was doing things, be a little more in depth. So when this front gear drops out of here, when you see me at Jet Jam or wherever, mind your business. Don't be laughing at my single wheel. Until then, see you guys next time.